G'day guys, welcome back to Smuzz the Buzz World Season 1 Episode 4. Today, as you can see, we're in our nether portal room that we decorated last episode. And I don't know if you guys can notice, but I've added a little bit of extra touches here and there on a few things. Do you reckon you know what it is? I reckon you all do. That's right. It's these magma blocks. Now, I figured there was something missing. A little bit of animation. We've got the fire going on here. We've got the nether portal particle effects going on here. But these magma blocks bring in a little bit extra because, they're all through the nether. So I thought it was a great idea just to add a little bit of touches here and there into the nether portal room, hey? I reckon that looks fantastic now. Absolutely awesome. And as you guys can tell, since the last episode, these vines have continuously grown, and they will grow continuously. So I think we've kind of got ourselves an endless supply of weeping vines. So if we need to trim it, we can just come in here and trim back a couple of these things and place them around in our builds throughout the world. So yeah, I just want to do a shout out to Cooper Nielsen, who made a great suggestion in the comments that maybe this long vine here, that maybe if we climb up it and make it a little bit longer, that above the room we can actually have a hidden treasure room from the things that we've collected from within the nether. So like maybe when we go to the nether fortress, we get some good items in there, or especially when we decide to go through and raid that bastion, that all the gold blocks and whatnot that we find in the treasures, we can come up here and have a hidden treasure room and store all our treasures in there. And I reckon that is an absolute fantastic idea. But we're just going to have to think about a good way of doing that, because I know we can't have the weeping vines growing from trapdoors or anything. So I don't know, maybe we just extend this vine up a little bit further, and build out a little bit into the roof, and maybe put some pistons in there. It can be like a hidden door or something. But yeah, that's definitely a great suggestion, and definitely something that we'll be looking into some future episodes. So now I also just want to say a big thank you to everybody for the likes and the comments. I really do appreciate it. It's definitely shows me that you guys are enjoying the episode so far. So keep up the great work and keep buzzing on that like button. All right, now on to today's episode. So today's episode, I've got a couple of things planned for us today. One, as you can see, we've got a little chest here of goodies inside this chest here that I'll show you a bit later on. But first of all, I just want you to see if you guys notice anything. All right, everyone just listens quietly. Can you hear it? That's right, the zombies and the skeleton noises. It is such a pain to go to sleep at night because all I can hear is zombies and skeletons inside my house, which makes me think that they're underneath my house. Because obviously they're not inside it, they're not above it, and they're not out there, so they've got to be underneath the house. So my plan is, first things first, we're going to go and rid this whole bottom area of whatever mobs and monsters are lying on down underneath our house. And I think the best way to do that is going to go through this way. So, which is good because I have a plan of possibly getting rid of all this water and turning this into something. So depending on what we find down here under our house, I can see it looks like there's like a bit of a gap or something under there. So we're going to have a look, see what we can find under there, and see what we can turn this whole area into. And then once we've done that, we'll move on to our build for the day. And like I've been saying on all the other previous episodes, what we're going to be doing around here to link this room up is build a bridge. So, and that's what I've got inside this chest. As you can see, these are all the items that we're going to need to build this bridge today. We've got some fence gates. We've got some oak fences to go around it. The gates are going to be blocking off the back area of the farm here to stop mobs from running in and out. We've got some campfires, and oh boy, I've got a great idea that what we're going to use the campfires for in our build. We've got some shroom light, we've got a whole heap of leaves, some chains, some lanterns, some crimson fungus, everything. We've got a lot of good things to go on for today. So, and that's what the build is going to be. We're going to build this bridge that's going to go across over here. Also, that's going to be tying into the whole overgrown area. It's broken down, it's a bit broken, rattly. You know, it's like it's been here for a while, yeah? So we're going to stick with that theme of build, and yeah. Alright, so let me go get myself all sorted for our little raid underneath our house, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So I'm over on this side of the house where all the water is in this big open area. So first things first, I'm just going to build, I'm thinking that, you know, we might obviously fill up this dirt area a bit over here, and have a little pathway coming down here. So I reckon that's a little good idea. So we'll have this come down here, down like this. Alright, now we'll break this one off. Yep, and then now the idea is we're going to have to get rid of all this water. Alright, so I'll be back when I'm done. Phew. Alright guys, welcome back. That took me a long time to get rid of all this water. But we got there in the end. So all this is now finished with water. There's no water left in here now. It's all been cleared away. I've dug down to, and I've left this little step here because I think, you know, if we're going to build something, we could have like a little overhang coming up over here. And then something a bit further down, so like a tiered drop. So first of all, let's just head up over here and we'll see what we can find. Let me just get my torches out. Get rid of the shears. We don't need the shears. So I'll put lights down here, stop some mobs from spawning. Just like that. It's our little builder upper episode. And I'll put this down here. I don't know what to do with that yet. But we're not focusing on that right now. Oh, I just like building, guys. I see things and I just want to build, but you know, can't build all the time. Alright, let's get rid of these monsters and these mobs, and we'll see if we can find it. It sounds like it's right through here. Wonder how that's pretty high. That's like right underneath their house, I think. Let's see what we got. Alright guys, I think we found it. Oh my god. That was scary. Alright, so it took me a little bit of digging. As you can see, we got here and we're in here, and then I'm just listening to the voices, and I was just like, the voices in my head, oh, makes me sound like a crazy person. But no, and then I ended up just going, maybe it's a bit further down, and yep, we found this, looks like a cave system right underneath our house. So, what we're going to do now is eat some melon, because, you know, melon's good for you. And we're going to go down here and take care of all these mobs. Alright, here we go. We got here. And there's a creeper. See ya. Alright, so we're under our house. Let's light it up. Alright guys, welcome back. So I did a quick little explore. It's not a very big cave system. Didn't find anything, but I've just decided to mine all the ores that I did find, which was just basically coal and iron. Yeah, but other than that, there was really nothing exciting. I was hoping that would have like a dungeon or something would be pretty cool down here. As you can hear, the sheep and all that are just over here, so I'm not sure if I can use that for anything. But yeah, it just goes up here and then it comes to a dead end. So I'm just going to grab this coal and then we'll head back up to the surface and probably get rid of all these ores and get started on our build for the day. See you there. You know what, guys? I've just come up with a really good idea. And do you know what that is? Well, you know, we need to start getting some enchantments going on our diamond pickaxe and all our diamond armor, and when we end up getting it, but we really need to start getting that fortune before we can start doing anything like that. So, you know, we increase the output of our diamonds. But I'm thinking this whole place is a very good underground area. You know what I mean? And because we're going to go with this overgrown, rundown sort of theme, usually they might have a secret base of some sort for their enchantment room. So what I'm thinking is that maybe we build something like a wall here, and it'll be a secret wall, and we're going to come through down into here, come down this way, and into the big chasm that we found out down here, and then underneath here is going to be a massive enchantment room with like a hidden library and everything in there. Hey, and then maybe if we get a villager, we can probably get a villager to get down there, and we'll have like a librarian down there that's looking after the place for us. Hey, what do you reckon? You reckon that's a good idea? I reckon it sounds like a good idea. Definitely something that we can plan for a future episode. Hey, I don't know. Let me hear your thoughts. What do you think this whole area should be good for? Would be good for? Hey, I like the enchantment room, and we definitely need to get some enchantments going, so we can definitely take on the End Dragon. Hey, all right. Sweet, I'm going to go drop off all my ores that I found, and we'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back down in the hole again. I just had another idea. I want to get rid of all this stone down here and turn it into grass. I reckon it'd look a lot better than just having a stone floor. Hey? Alright, so bear with me. I'm going to break up all this stone and replace it with as much dirt as I can. And then with my golden shovel that had silk touch, I grabbed a couple of grass blocks. So what I'm going to do is just put a couple of those grass blocks down here in certain areas, and then the grass should start growing over all the other dirt blocks. Alright, so give me a few and we'll be back. Alright guys, welcome back. So as you can see, I've totally covered this entire bottom area, or replaced the stone with dirt. I've chucked down a couple of the grass patches around here, and as you can see, it is already starting to grow. So we'll just wait until this whole thing grasses over, and then hopefully during that time and into another future episode, I'll have a good idea of what I should build down underneath here. I think we're going to end up turning this whole area into a secret passageway to our enchantment area, and then I don't know what to have down here. Maybe like a little rest flowery area, maybe, or yeah, I just don't know. Maybe have like a bit of the water coming from the ocean down into here. So it's like a bit of a water feature. I don't know. You know, if you guys got any good ideas, let me know in the comments, and we'll definitely have a look at it. All right, time to get ourselves into bed, going to sleep, and getting ready for our build. Oh, look at that, guys. No zombies or skeletons. The Serenity. And it's raining. It's raining. Nope, it's not raining. It's raining over here. But not over here. Look at that. It's raining in between our biomes. Rain. It's raining. And now it's not raining. Haha, awesome. Alright, let's go to sleep. And get ready for our build. What do we do before we start building, guys? We eat our breakfast. Om nom nom. Love the melon, guys. Love the melon. Alright, and we clear ourselves out of our inventory. And once I've done, I'll be back. Alright guys, welcome back. We're at the build area, and that's right, we're going to start building up our bridge that leads from this area over into that area. Now, it's going to be a bit tricky because, as you can see, it's going to have a slight little curve onto it. So I think the best way we're going to start doing this is by starting with the slabs. Yep, and then we'll get the whole shape going, and then from the shape we build out from the shape and add some depth to the build. Alright, so let me have a think about how I'm going to do this, and I'll be back. Alright guys, it looks like we've got the shape going now. So as you can see, I ended up taking out these the acacia logs because we're going to use them for support beams anyway. So just so I knew where the start and beginning were. So just, a block in, out this way, we'll put a block there. It's going to be 3 long. Go out 1, then we're going to go up another 1, and these are just all half slabs. So out 1, up another 1, come across in, and then back all over, and you pretty much do exactly the same on this side. And then until they meet up in the middle here. So yes, that I believe should be it for the shape of the bridge that we're going to go for. So we just come all the way in here, then boom, we're here. Alright, so now we're just going to go some log placements, and generally it's going to be just a bit random in places. Alright, so yeah, just bear with me and I'll be back. Alright guys, so if you have a look, we've now finished off doing the posts for the build. So these are going to be the support beams for our bridge. I've also put down a few extra slabs on the side here just so we're going to put the oak fences. And this is pretty much going to be the walkway right here. Alright, so yeah, so I think we're pretty much done with the oaks, the acacia logs, so they can get put back away. I won't need the slabs just yet, so they can go back away. So next things next is we'll get out some of these fences and we shall lay them down. Just something like that, and just going around the outside edges like so. I do need the slabs. Did I do this one wrong? I did do this one wrong. Where's the other one gone? Hello? There it is, found it. Alright, so I'm just going to go through and finish off putting these fences along and I'll be back. Alright guys, so we've got the little fences going on now. As you can see, just comes up all the way around. Just add a bit of turns here and there just to kind of give some shape to the build, yeah? So it's looking good so far, looking fantastic. We can put those back. And then the next step is let's build the roof of this thing, hey? Alright, so we're going to need cobblestone walls and we're going to need these back again. Yep. And then from here, we should be good to go. We might grab the chain, probably 3 chains or so, a couple of lanterns. No, we'll leave that till after we finish the build. Alright, so what we want to do is we'll start with these posts. And we can't do this, so we've got to jump up a couple on that one. And we'll say a couple on this one. Just like that. Put these away because we don't need them now. Boom, boom. And we'll just get some of these leaves out. So what's going to be similar to what's going on over here. Except what we're going to do is just a couple of bush high things like this on this one. Just like so. And then a couple on this one. Just like that. And then this one. Just like that. And that will do for now, because after we've built the roof, we'll finish with the whole overgrown look. Just something like that. So, yeah. Alright. I think we've got what we need to make the roof. Yes, we do. Alright, and we'll be back once I've finished doing the roof. Alright guys, so we've started getting the roof ready. So as you can see, we've kind of gone with a bit of it's slightly broken at the moment because it's not fully formed. Now to get the effect of, I guess, broken bits of wood or damaged over time a look, we're going to use the campfires. Now, I think you all pretty much know, or most of you know what we're going to do here. But if you didn't know, we can place down campfires and then with our water bucket, we can turn the fire out. Now, in doing that, the fire goes out, obviously, and it leaves a couple of the what do you call it? The logs back. Now, and also doing that, it makes it give away the impression that the orange wood or the wood that's connected to it is being destroyed or withered away. So what better way to do it than to show you itself? So we'll start by just getting rid of this one. I think this is the right one. Yep. And then where's my bucket? I don't have a bucket. I'll be back. Alright, so we've got our bucket, and you just do this, and then pick it back up again, and see? Just like that. Yeah. So we're going to put out a few of these throughout the build and into the roof, and I'll be back when it's all done. Alright guys, as you can see, we've added the campfires in and extinguished them all. So as you can see, it kind of looks like the floor here has been a bit burnt away and destroyed, as well as the roof. So yeah, it just gives it that old look to it. Alright, so next thing is we'll start with the get some buttons out and start decorating the place, hey? Get the overgrown look to it. Some shroom light. Chuck the one on, just like that. Oops. Find out where the other one is. Of course, it's got to go there. It's like one's broken off. Cool. Fungus growing out of it. Chains we won't use just yet. Now with the buttons, we'll just go around the outside and chuck a few buttons down. Something like that. So we've just added some buttons around and looks nice. Alright, so the buttons are kind of like giving away that they're old nails that are banged into the wood to hold it all together. So that's the sort of look that the buttons were giving. Alright, now let's grab these out. Might grab one of these out. Because what we're going to do is decorate this post. And I thought would be really cool. Do a similar thing this time. It goes into the water. Just like that. Just kind of come around. We've got a little thing dropping down over there. Yeah, it's looking good. What I might do is get rid of this piece. Alright, just check the lighting. Yeah, 9, 10s, all 7s. Just here, that should be right. They won't be able to spawn on that. But if we need to, we can just do this. There we go. It looks better. So a bit of chain going into the water. Just like that. Yep. So that's looking good. We'll put that back. Don't need this. Alright, now we're going to go to sleep and I'll be back with the leaves. Oh guys, look at it. It's starting to come along really nicely. Alright, so let's finish off this build with the leaves. And what we might do, actually we'll need the fences as well. Yeah, gates. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just make this come a bit like that, and come down into the water. Sure. And then we might put a fence there and a gate so we can come in and out like that. Looking good. Alright. And then get a little path going out this way. Actually, I might do something like this. Whoop. Alright, so we're just going to start getting with the leaves now. Just bring them down into the water. Maybe making it wrap around a bit underneath, just like so. Make it come up across the here a little bit. Just like that. And over here, down here. Yep. Get on this side. Just like that, and come down to the water as well. Just like that. Yeah. So that's starting to look a bit good. We've got that one growing down already. You up. I'm going to use the shroom lights here to light up this little area. Let me think about where I need to put it. Can't remember. We'll be back. Alright guys, look at this. So as you can see, we've got the old the leaves overgrowing into the water. We've got it all coming up over the top there with some shroom light added in from some extra lighting. We've got the grass, the leaves growing up into, conjoining up with the rest of the house over here, creating a little bit of an archway. Now I've added a few fences and a gate in here to, you know, allow us to get in and out and stop mobs from freely roaming into our backyard. I've also added a bit of extra little planks here to go with the other stairs just up into the back here. And I'm just going to create probably a little pathway that comes across, just like so. Sorry, flower. And maybe down here, sorry, flower, just like so. And we'll pop these flowers somewhere else to make them look lovely, just like that. Alright, then I added another fence and gate on this side, just to, like I said, to stop mobs from coming in from this side, and then eventually we're going to be blocking off that bottom area down there once we figure out what we're going to do on with this little area here. So yes, as you can see, we come through along here. We've got the chain going into the water. It looks like it had like an anchor or an old fishing line. We've got the grass growing over the top. We've got the broken down logs all over here. We've got the lantern, one's broken down, and then we come into the little overgrown nether portal room here. Alright, so that looks absolutely fantastic. What do you guys reckon? Do you think there's any improvements that I need to do with this build? Let us know in the comments section down below. Really looking forward to hearing about what you guys have to say about this little section here. So from here, I'm going to go to sleep and we'll be back. Probably end up ending the episode here. I had a bit more planned to do today, but I'm just running out of time. So what I'm going to do is just take you one little walk across the bridge into our nether room because I think it's absolutely awesome. And we might finish ending off on the bridge, hey? If you guys enjoyed watching the video, please leave a like and a little comment in the section down below. And hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on any more future content from me, Smuzz the Buzz. So everybody, have a lovely and buzzingly beautiful day, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.